What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and we are back to the Crypto Den. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. We have another exciting topic, and in fact, I think it's a breaking topic. Is World War III good for Bitcoin or not? And I feel like after, Israel destroys Iran's nuclear efforts, and then Iran, in short order, answers with hundreds of missiles to Israel that break through the Iron Dome. They are mobilizing their Navy, they are mobilizing their Air Force. It looks like we're going to be in another regional conflict between Israel and Iran, in addition to Russia and Ukraine. Two regional conflicts might be one away from World War III. Okay. And we have China and Taiwan heating up. Very scary stuff. And you're probably sitting here wondering, where should I invest my money? Or am I going to die in a nuclear war? Right. So, in general, I, as a hedge fund manager, have been asking this question for over 2 years as this situation has devolved. It's something that is a chief concern of mine. And I finally have some analysis for you guys. Before I get into it, for those who do not know, my name is Jake Tullis. I also go by JT. I have over a decade of software development experience, which has cascaded into me starting a digital asset hedge fund called Bleeding Edge Capital. We're based out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and we are a discretionarily long, research driven firm. That's why I'm here. That's why you subscribe. You are talking, or listening, I should say, and if you comment, you can talk to a genuine hedge fund manager managing crypto at the big boy table. And I bring my knowledge to you guys to just help you understand what this asset class is, to hopefully allow you to make better informed decisions for your family, right? It's either just me telling you what I know. JT knows things, right? So let's get into it. Is World War III good or bad for Bitcoin? I bring one chart over to you first. So this chart is showing the correlation of M2 global supply. M2 is the amount of money that this is global. So the entire world, every industrialized nation, how much money have they printed and that is circulating in the world in terms of dollars? They all have their own currency, but in terms of dollars, how much money is being released into the world? Okay, that's the general gist of this. And then it's overlaying the Bitcoin price, and it's showing a strong correlation, right? M2 is pink, Bitcoin is white. Every hike up, Bitcoin shortly follows. Now you can see M2 pumping right now, and the price is kind of going up. Hey everybody, it's JT. Just in case you didn't know, I would love a sub. Almost 97% of you that have viewed our content have not subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you just hit that sub button, give us a like, and let us know how we're doing. All right, back to the content. Down from a low of, it looks to be 80-ish, all the way up to 110 at its peak. M2 also went up from 105 to 109. There are some countries in South Asia that have done some quantitative easing, and it added about 5 trillion to the world supply of dollars, if you will, or money. In general, what we're seeing is the strongest correlation for Bitcoin is money printing. If you're going long Bitcoin, you're shorting the dollar. So then we have to ask, war, is it good or bad for money printing? According to AI, and just intuitively here, I'm going to leave this up so you can read while I talk to you if you'd like. Essentially, wars cost money. Governments need to print money to buy things from the, military industrial complex. Realistically, they're very expensive. They're probably the most expensive endeavor a country can jump into. I think that's the general premise. Okay. It's expensive to fight in a war. Yeah. Not only in resources, but in human resources too. I mean, Ukrainians have lost 500,000 of their fighting men. Those are families that are going to take a generation to recoup, like that population. And it's the working men as well. So, like, they're going to struggle for a very long time. Deciding to go into war is a dramatic decision for a government, and it costs a lot of money. And since Bitcoin hasn't really existed during a major conflict like World War III, as an example, it's better to go look at gold. Gold also is a hedge against money printing. It's God's money. It's the original hedge against fiat currency. Every single war results in soaring gold prices, soaring gold prices. There's a pattern of war leads to money printing leads to higher gold prices. Bitcoin behaves similar to gold in that way. It is more correlated to M2, just like gold, than it is to even gold itself. It's a closer representation of a fiat hedge because it's digitalized. You can trade it 24/7, 365. So it's more liquid and the expression is realized faster in the market. Let's look at NASDAQ. Let's look at the companies, right? S&P 500, the actual businesses of America. These are all the wars it's seen since the Depression, and you can see it still goes up because of the money printing, really. I mean, it's all tied to the money printing. So the question is World War III good or bad for Bitcoin? I've come to the determination that it is good. It is really one of the few things that is good about World War III. Okay. Like, this is terrifying. This is awful. Millions of people can die. We all might die if nuclear weapons are used. And, like, it's terrifying. And it could be a really bad thing. But if it doesn't get to that point and we all pull through as a human race, crypto people should be vibing. Okay? Like Bitcoin's not a bad place to put your money. If you see, this is my opinion and based on the historical data, I'm happy that I'm invested in crypto. It's the only asset class that I invest in. I'm genuinely excited for the government to print money from a financial perspective. The other, 95% of my soul is really sad for the state of affairs that we're in. And I don't like it at all. It's foolish. It's childish. They've been fighting like this for thousands of years, and I don't see it ever stopping, unfortunately. So I only focus on things I can't control. I can't control their feud, neither can you, right? But we can control how we are protecting our family's future. That's part prepping, right? Not being caught with your pants down, and also making sure that you have, you still, assuming we all don't die to nuclear threats, like you still have a future for your children, financially, set them up better. So that's why I made this video. It's a hot topic right now, as it should be. We all should be worried about this in a existential sense, but don't let it control your day to day. There's nothing you can do. Ultimately, Bitcoin should be going up if they keep printing money. That's what I believe. We'll see. I think I've been wrestling with this for about a year. I think war ultimately is good for Bitcoin and bad for humanity. There's your answer, though, guys. If you like this kind of content or you want me to go in detail about all this stuff, I always do high level stuff on YouTube, but I'd love to make an in depth analysis video. If you have anything, send me your tickers, do whatever. I just want to engage with this community. We've been growing. I love to see it. And I want to thank you all for the support so far. I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace and love. Take care of one another. I'll see you.